The truth is, marriage was not actually designed to solve all your emotional problems. Marriage was not designed to give you every emotional satisfaction that you've been needing as a human being. Marriage was not designed to give you the fulfillment you need to be alive. Marriage was not designed to give you every dopamine to feel real, to feel the fulfillment of being a human being. That wasn't actually the purpose of marriage. You understand? So, but in today's marriage, everyone is now looking for satisfaction in marriage. Yeah. Everyone is looking for satisfaction in marriage. When I talk about satisfaction, everyone is now looking for the emotional fulfillment that you should get from knowing Jesus. Emotional satisfaction you are supposed to know from the emotional satisfaction you are supposed to get from knowing how to keep friends. The emotional satisfaction you are supposed to get from having a good family, emotional relationship in your place of work or your business. The emotional satisfaction you are supposed to get from just existing. Everyone are now looking for this whole thing in marriages. For instance, you see a man that has definitely failed in many areas of his life. Work life, 0. Family life is too rigid with every member of his family. Come out there, in fact, in every area of his life, he has actually failed, not necessarily failed, but he is struggling to be the real human being that he should be there. The joy, the fulfillment that comes with fulfilling purpose, he's suffering from it. Now he wants to get all this in marriage. You will see a man that his relationship with his family is not working. Purpose driven, he don't even know where he's going. He's left from his right. Now should I say that he now go and look for a scapegoat and get married to and call her a wife, and he will transfer the whole aggression on the innocent girl. Nothing the woman will ever do to make him happy. Because of what? There are some emotional satisfaction that comes from other fields of life that he is lacking. This has been the main problem, one of the major problems why marriages are failing today in today's world. See, everything has a reason why they all exist. There is a reason for you to fulfill your purpose. There is this fulfillment that comes from you knowing that when you discover your purpose first, there is this emotional satisfaction that comes from that alone. From just discovering your purpose, knowing who you are, where you're going, what you are here on earth to do, and being in track line with, there is this special emotional satisfaction that comes from that alone. Now you're working towards fulfilling your purpose here on earth. Like you are in line, even if you are not really succeeding there, but you are really in line. You are still doing your trial and error. You are still you are trying your best to fulfill your purpose. If that one, another satisfaction comes from it separately. Now you fulfilling your purpose on earth, doing what you are here to do, and you know fully well that this is what I'm here to do. This is in line with my purpose here on earth. Even when every other person is not seeing the good there, you yourself know the reason why you are there. There is this emotional satisfaction that it gives you. It keeps you contented and fulfilled. That you are in line and you are in track record with what you are here to do on earth. And that alone gives you this, there is inner peace that it gives. Then there is this satisfaction that comes from knowing Jesus. For people that do know their God, that exceedingly do exploits. When you know who God is, when you're a believer and you have a functional relationship with God, when you're a believer and you have a functional relationship with Jesus, when you're a believer and you have a functional relationship with the Holy Spirit, believe me, there are things that cannot happen to you. There is this self-confidence that you will have in yourself, living and existing as a human. Knowing Jesus, there is this self-satisfied dopamine that it generates alone, that knowing that I am in a functional relationship with my Creator. It's just like someone that is going to someone that just got an admission, and he or she is going there. The father is the one that is going to sponsor him, and you know that his father is well to do. You know that every bill that are necessary that he or she is going to need to get all his academic qualifications, that the father is well to do. There is this separate confidence that you give that person that all I know now that I need to do to graduate and get everything I need in this school is just for me to wait, concentrate and learn everything that I need to learn. For the financial aspect, you know that he has a strong backup. There is this special confidence that you give to that person is that same way it applies to someone, a strong believer that knows God, a strong believer that has a personal relationship with God, a strong believer that has a personal relationship with the Holy Spirit. It gives satisfaction. But when you see you don't know God, you don't even know what your purpose is. You don't, whatever everything you are doing in life, you are just like everything is so chaotic in your mind. Like, no, it's not, satisfaction is not coming from anywhere. I didn't know they said that it's just if you just go and cry for one's daughter and you get married. Believe me, that satisfaction, that joy that marriage, intimacy gives, you will never get it there. And that marriage will be in chaos. Like, there will never be peace in that marriage because of what? There are in your areas of life that you are still lacking behind. There are things that gives you the fulfillment. It's not really designed to give you the whole emotional satisfaction that you need. In fact, we the young ones are still growing up, we should learn all this and let's start fixing some certain things in our life. Like let's look at there that the people that have gone before, that mistakes that have made. You see someone that is depressed, someone that is suffering from so many anxiety, so many pressure from life, from becoming. You see that person, he said, I'm not gonna, I want to settle down. I'm old enough to settle, I have what it takes to get married. And you just go there and pick someone's daughter. Believe me, that satisfaction that comes with marriage, you will never experience it. The Bible said that he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor from the Lord. Believe me, you see that good thing that the Bible is talking about, you will not see it in that marriage. Because the fulfillment is among the good things. But now, instead of you looking for the fulfillment and that good thing that the Bible talks about, that he that findeth a wife findeth and obtaineth from them, you will not, instead of you positioning yourself and portioning well to be able to receive that, you will now be looking and searching for the satisfaction that you failed to get from having a personal relationship with your biological family. You will be looking for the satisfaction that you are supposed to get from having a personal relationship with your friends. Because there is satisfaction you give that you are in good terms with your father. There's the satisfaction that you give that you are in good terms with your siblings. Everyone is at peace. So because you failed in that area, you've not gotten that satisfaction from there. Now you've got married. Now you are transferring that relation to an innocent woman. This leads to some people that they'll be like, I block my brother. Don't speak to my mother. This is that. This is my brother. I don't want to see around me. Don't take anything from this person. Like, causing unnecessary tension, unnecessary enmity between your wife and people around you. How do you think that marriage is going to be at peace? Creating enmity between your wife and innocent people that did absolutely nothing. Because of what? You failed to have a personal relationship with those specific people. What about those that have failed to know what their purpose here on earth are? Now, you transfer aggression to your wife because you are doing this, you not work together, because you don't even know what you're doing. Nothing is driving you in everything you're doing. You're just doing it because everyone is, today you find this one. You keep doing trial and error. And when each one fails, you come back. You know this one. And what about the ladies? What about the ladies that have failed in the area of knowing what being a lady is? They pack all their baggage and go into a man's house. Now they start transferring aggression. Now they start looking for satisfaction. Then, forgetting fully well that you being a lady on earth, the only influential power you have is submission. A lady that is very, very submissive, there is nothing there on earth and that lady cannot get. Believe me, write it anyway. When you see a lady that is getting favor any day around the earth, you take very well to be a submissive lady. Submission is simply the influential power ladies have. But our today's women, the Gen Z, they are the wild generation. You don't tell them nothing without giving them reasons. They're gonna listen to you. They ain't gonna listen to you, girl. They want to know why on everything. They want to know why they will have to obey you. You have to take them beyond reasonable doubt before they can be able to obey you. They are the antagonist generation. They rebel on every decision that you make. You have to beyond reasonable doubt before they can be able to obey you. Because you failed as a lady to know that the influential power you have as a woman is submission. Now you pack those baggages into a man's house, and you are now there searching for the satisfaction that you should get from being in a personal relationship with your father. The things that your father has not provided to you, you now pack your bag into a man's house, and you are favoring the man to be your father, your brother, your male friends, and your husband as well. It can work. Sorry, not possible. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. It's that time that we know that life is not just, you as a lady, it's not just about growing up, getting married. There are things that you should have known. There are some satisfaction that you should have had before going into marriage. It's not that marriage is going to bring you all the most satisfaction. No. What about the ladies that are going into marriage just to escape poverty? They are seeing marriage as a poverty alleviation scheme. When you get there, even if the man was wealthy before you got married. Along the line, the problem was start having, and the man will start having crisis maybe in business or work, and finances started going down. What happened then? You see that the marriage started having issues from there. Because of what? This same woman didn't actually get married because she is ready to marry. She only got into marriage because she's trying to escape poverty, and it's actually one of the worst feelings for you to go into marriage. You should go into marriage only when you are ready to marry. Only when you know what marriage is truly. Only when you know that you as a woman, you are going into a man's house to be his wife, to be his builder, to be like you are going there to take every raw material that this man brings and you make beautiful things out. All of them. Women are builders. They are very crazy. You should only go into marriage when you know all this. And believe me, when you do this, there will be satisfaction for you in that marriage. Not saying there's going to be days of disagreements in marriage. Definitely there's going to be this. Human beings, of course. But this will solely and easily be resolved in a room of understanding between two people that are together. This is only when you can raise purposeful children. If you understand what life talks about a woman, if you understand the functionality of a woman in a man's house, if you understand that being a woman, women they are the ones that give birth to beautiful things here on earth. You should have that in mind. And the Bible says that you as a woman, you are the head. Your husband being the head does not necessarily mean that he's overruling everything in the home. No, he is the head there. And you should know that the head cannot stand without the head. So you should have built enough stamina to be able to carry the head as a woman. If you really want to last, if you really want to do the marriage. So this whole idea, the whole purpose of this video is I just want to tell my young generation that like, you see, marriage was not really designed to fulfill all our emotional desires. The dopamine we should get from other life activities, other life programs, other life programs that we are supposed to be attending, that we are supposed to be doing. Marriage was not designed to just magically bring the person that are supposed to come from that place, those areas, and boom, marriage will give you the person. No, marriage will only give you the fulfillment, the emotional satisfaction, the happiness, the joy that is created, that was specially crafted for you know marriage. And this happens only when you know what marriage is actually. And this happens only when you are actually functioning very well in every other area of your life. Not really that you're gonna be perfect there, but truly you know that if I am sad, if I had a bad day at work, you should be able to know the reason why you are having a bad day. Not necessarily your spouse. This only works when you know that when you go out there and you didn't get sales and somehow it makes you feel bad, you should be able to know that coming back to your house, you shouldn't transfer that aggression to your wife or to your husband. You should know that whatever is making you feel that bad is because you didn't make sales on the market that. And it shouldn't be the reason why you should be very, very aggressive to your spouse. Well, I'm gonna stop this here for now in this video. And well, like I said earlier, we are gonna be getting more of this. I just hope and wish that we, the young generation growing up, there's a lot of things we are asked to correct before bringing up our own children. There are the things that we are supposed to know very well before going into so many things, so many places in life, so that we don't go there and becoming either casualties or making people there casualties. Right? So just do well to subscribe to my channel. Let's grow together. Let's learn together. I don't know it all, but I'm gonna be, dropping just few things that I've experienced, the one that I've known, the one that I've actually learned in this particular area of my life. So you feel free, do good, just to comment whatever you think about any of our videos, and also drop if there's anything that you also like us to talk or discuss or actually throw more light on or hear more about. Just drop it on the comment section, subscribe, like, share, and tell whoever that wants to hear to come together. Let us all, the young ones, let's just all grow together, right? There is a whole lot we need to do. The whole damage has been done already, so we need to start correctly. If actually we want a better world for ourselves, right? We need to make this world a very beautiful place for all of us to live in. Alright? My name remains Promise, and I promise in the global, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.